from Cinephellas, and look who came back.
I'm back.
I found her. She was, where were you?
Space.
She was in space. Speaking of space, great segue.
That's what I'm good for, segues.
Thank you for tuning into Cinephellas. We're eating right now and watching The Martian, which is Matt Damon's second film to be stranded on a planet. Which our first interview was Intergalactic, am I right? So we have
Intergalactic. That's a Beastie Boys song.
Interstellar. Two very good movies. Very good. Now, you've seen this before, right? 3 times or something?
Something like that.
Yeah, something like she loves the movie.
I'm a big fan.
Big fan of Matt Damon.
This is the one with Robin Williams in it, right?
Yeah, I think he hangs himself, Robin Williams, in this.
Didn't he really hang himself?
I heard somebody say that he's like a stand-up comedian. His name's Duncan Trussell, and he goes, if I ever think like I'm getting too big for my britches, I think of Robin's feet. And the other guy who was talking to me goes, what do you mean Robin's feet? He goes, I think of Robin Williams' feet as he's swinging from the ceiling. And
Didn't he actually hang himself, though?
He kind of like asphyxiated himself, like in a.
But he did hang himself in World's Greatest Dad, didn't he?
He did the exact.
No, that was his son. His son hung himself.
That same thing is exactly how he went.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Sorry, that got real serious.
Yeah, it did.
Sorry.
That conversation is a representation of The Martian.
So Matt Damon's watching Happy Days.
He's stuck on a planet. I guess it would be Mars, right? If he's the Martian.
He's got a cross. Praise Jesus.
He brought. I think Matt Damon's the first person to bring Catholicism to
Mars. Yeah, that's how
Catholicism
good. Started in Mars.
Yeah. This is pretty good. I like it.
So we're just, just want to let baby Matt know that it's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay, Matt. It's not your fault. Not your fault.
It's not his fault. It's not his fault that he's on Mars.
Matt. Yeah, I like this movie. I do have to say, in the same year, 2 movies where he gets stranded on planets. It's a little bit of a coincidence, don't you think? Like,
or is it?
Or is it? I mean, is it trying to say something? Is Mars and the planet from Interstellar, his solitude, is it trying to say something about how we're all stuck in our own planet, our own little planet?
Yeah, because we are, if you think about it, with like the way the cell phones are, people are so in their own world,
Yeah.
Maybe we just need to talk to a cross of Jesus and watch Happy Days.
With Fonz in the background.
Fonzie.
Looks like he's rolling his own cigarettes.
He's wearing cool yellow glasses right now.
Yeah. It looks like...
I can't lie anymore. I've never seen this movie. Ryan lied. I've never seen it. So
I thought it would be funny, though.
I haven't seen it, so I'm kind of... I can't... Ooh!
Yeah, he just blew himself up.
So this is kind of Ryan's seen it once.
I've seen it. I actually really liked it. I didn't like the ending of it.
Which I guess maybe we'll get to if you want to watch us watch this for
It's a
2 hours.
rah ending, and I would have liked to have seen some real life stuff. Like,
is life not have happy endings?
He had enough food for 30 days, and he survived.
Is that how the movie is? Did you just ruin it?
He said it a minute ago, where he goes, all I have is food for 30 days.
So they get him?
He's trying to grow his own plants.
Is that... Do you hear high-pitched noise?
I do.
Is that the movie? He just yawned. So Matt Damon yawns high-pitched noises.
He's using echolocation like a dolphin.
He's taught himself echolocation because of all the dolphins on Mars.
I think he's bringing Christianity.
To the dolphins on Mars.
He's bringing Christianity. Is that where they all went?
The dolphins?
From So Long and Thanks for All the Fish. You
What
know
the hell are you
the Douglas Adams book where all the dolphins
Go to Mars?
They just took off and went to space.
No, I've never read that, but that sounds really cool.
Yeah, and they said so long and thanks for all the fish. And that was their words to humankind as we destroyed ourselves was, hey, we're leaving.
Okay.
And then they took off.
I believe that.
They
That
went to
makes-
space. I mean,
The dolphin. Really? That's
Yeah.
you're not making
I'm
this
not
up.
making this up.
This is not making up.
Takes so long, and thanks for all the fish. You never.
There's a musical?
There's a music opening to that movie.
Wait, they made that Douglas
They
Adams book
did.
movie?
I don't know. It was Hitchhiker's Guide to the End of the Universe.
I just thought it was like a Starkist jingle.
So long, and thanks for all the fish. I was
You know, like the
Yeah.
the fish of the, what is it? The tuna, the fish of the.
Oh yeah, the fish of the alleys. They're good fish.
So we were talking about Matt Damon's attractiveness earlier.
He's kind of handsome. I mean, I wanted to be him in Good Will Hunting. I had
Confessions.
genius envy.
He had genius envy, also therapist envy. Who wouldn't want Robin Williams as a therapist?
Oh,
Who wouldn't want Robin Williams to tell you it's not your fault?
it's like Sean, not you, Sean.
And I think that's why he was stuck in space for so long, is he didn't have Robin Williams there
To bring him back down to
to
Earth.
tell him. Yeah, I think this is a sequel to Good Will Hunting. Oh, this is Earth now. We're back on Earth. There's a lot of graves.
I think that's Arlington.
That's Jeff Daniels,
He's the director of NASA.
director of NASA,
Dumb and Dumber. This might be a sequel to Dumb and Dumber. No.
which means
no,
Loyd.
it's
No, not Loyd. What's his name? Loyd and
Hermar.
No.
It's not Hermar.
no. It's Loyd and
Jeff? No, it's his real name.
Is Jim Carrey Lloyd or is Jeff Lloyd?
I think Jim Carrey is Lloyd. I could be wrong about that. I
Whatever,
haven't seen
not
it so long.
important. It's always jarring for me to see Jeff Daniels in serious roles. I don't like it, actually.
Yeah, he's got this smirk on his face the whole time. I don't mind it, but
Like, he just should. I don't know. I don't care for it.
I think because his first movie was Dumb and Dumber. No, I don't think that was his first
But it's
movie.
just. But there are actors that are comedic that I appreciate in serious roles, and for some reason, Jeff Daniels doesn't do it for me.
Okay.
You don't care.
No.
You were just like, okay.
You know who's like that for me? Keep going. I'll think of who it was.
I like
had
Jim-
the exact same thing with.
I like Jim Carrey in serious roles.
Who didn't I like at first? Ryan Gosling. I didn't like him in the first couple movies I saw him in because he always
He's
had
not.
the smirk.
I wouldn't consider him a comedic actor.
But he always had the smirk on his face. And then Drive comes along, and I'm like, holy fuck, this kid just.
Where he just doesn't talk for a whole movie.
I think that was it. You don't have to hear his New York accent, even
His
though he's
weird,
from Canada.
squeaky voice.
I
Is
know,
he really from Canada?
he's from Canada. He was on. You can't do that on television.
My salad's too sweet.
Your salad sweet. We got Wendy's, so this is like a Wendy's book review or movie review we're doing here.
Ryan's fries are too crispy.
They burnt my fries. I had
They're actually
broken
our
teeth.
sponsors for this episode.
Wendy's sponsored this, even though they made me pay for the sponsorship, which I found weird that I had to pay to sponsor them.
I think I'm supposed to be. Hold on. Drink it with the
Oh,
plate
yeah.
with
Yeah,
her
yeah.
out like this.
Wendy's on their ketchup packets. I mean, they
So-
make their own ketchup packets, by the way, because that is pretty.
This is how you know you're a legit restaurant.
You have your own.
A restaurant. So no, I really okay. So like obviously, I don't think y'all have the patience for.
I think this girl's cute. She's in *Halt and Catch Fire*. The blonde girl with the short hair from *Halt and Catch Fire* is in this. She's a inmate,
She's pretty
which is weird. She plays a computer nerd, and she's a computer nerd.
in real life.
No, in both shows.
Oh,
That's what typecasting is.
that is
I guess.
typecasting. She looks good in glasses.
Yeah.
So, I guess what I was trying to get at is like I don't know if y'all have the patience to watch this whole thing while we watch it.
We're not gonna do it. We're gonna be ending soon.
Right.
Late.
So what actually happens in this movie, Ryan? Why don't you?
So I'm gonna sum it up here.
Okay.
Matt Damon being a botanist.
Okay.
learns-
Wait. Can I sum it up first without watching
please.
it?
Yes. Let's see if you get it.
Matt
Listen.
Damon's on space.
He's in space.
He's in space on Mars, and they rescue him. The end. Is that?
I think you just got
I mean, like, do I really want to watch this for 2 hours?
I almost spit my drink. But that's exactly how I was going to kind of sum it up.
I'm just... I don't know, like...
This is the Chariots of Fire of space.
Are there any, like, emotional connections? Like, does he have a wife? Does he, like... That was the thing with, like, Interstellars. Like, we had this cool, like... You know, there's this dynamics of the family, and, like, there was that cool concept of, like, what would happen to Earth, and, like, this is just, like, okay, normal Earth, we're on Mars,
I think,
we left some dude there, gotta go get him,
I think, Matt Damon in all his movies is an orphan.
He is. That's actually really good.
Like, Good Will
Is
Hunting.
Jason Bourne an orphan?
Oh. He's the uber orphan.
With guns or rescue powers, or what does he do again?
Martial arts. He's
martial art
spy
orphan.
work. I think Matt.
Oh my God, that's Kristen Wiig.
Kristen Wiig's in here.
Love Kristen Wiig.
And she's good.
So that kind of makes me want to watch it more.
It's actually good. I'll sum it up here.
Okay.
It is actually good. There's a nice tension that they build throughout the
Sexual
movie.
tension?
If Matt Damon's gonna have sex with a moon rock, then yeah, I guess.
A Mars rock. Let's be correct
Mars
here.
rock.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but it's a tension thing, and
he got out of the shower. I'm feeling sexual tension here.
I guess
this is a little sexy. He was scrubbing his... Okay.
He gets naked in this too. As
naked?
time goes on and he's crazier.
He gets crazy?
He gets a little...
Everybody loves a little bit of cuckoo.
Yeah. Yeah. I know someone like that.
Shh, that's not fair to say.
I was
Okay,
talking
I'm a
about
little
me.
cuckoo.
Yeah.
We're
But
both a little cuckoo.
We're a little
Maybe
crazy.
me a little bit more. Off the record?
No.
On the record?
Yeah, we'll edit
Okay.
it out later.
Um,
But yeah,
Okay.
I think you summed it up pretty well.
well, yeah. Okay. To me, that just doesn't sell me on watching this movie. I mean, I'll watch it, I guess.
I did
Is there
really
anything
like
cool about it? Is there any, like, I mean, he loses his mind a little bit, and then they come get him at the
it.
end?
Yeah, what's cool is he becomes like the first person. He uses soil in his own like shit to like grow plants because he's a botanist, and he starts growing plants on the planet and like
Okay.
starts like doing things that like for survival instead of giving up on life, which he was about to do. He tries his best to
So it's about,
perseverance is what it is. The American persevering in space.
Yeah. Well, still doesn't sound super interesting. I mean, it's cool. That's cool.
All I know is if Hitler
Hitler was on Mars?
no,
We would watch a movie about...
let's say Hitler had won World War II, right? This
Okay.
same movie would still be made, but it would be a German.
Okay.
Am I making sense?
It's just about the perseverance of mankind.
But led by America.
I'm just not sold still, but I guess I'll get through the movie. Maybe when we do our next review, I'll say if I thought it was worth it. He looks very cold right now.
Yeah,
I think that's just the biggest thing. Maybe the one thing is like my inner mother just comes out and I just want to be like, Baby Matt, it's okay. It's a little cold. Just get yourself a little space blanket. Don't they have those space blankets?
Yeah.
The foil ones?
Very nice. They fit in like a little, like you can like fold them up and stuff.
They're like made out of foil or whatever. I actually got one of those.
Are you gonna look it up?
No, I was just looking at her time because
14 minutes. Okay.
Well, we do 17 normally.
Okay.
We could probably go for another 3 if you want.
We'll start wrapping this up too, because I'm sure you guys have
This
given up
is, yeah.
on us. But just to repeat, we're watching The Martian. This is Cinephellas, in case I forget and hit stop or you hit
Netflix
stop.
and chill with Sarah and
Netflix
Loyd.
and chill. He's got a solution to his heating problem, Mr. Matt Damon.
I guess if you're kind of nerdy and like space a lot, you might like this.
I love space. God damn, I got all the Star Wars books over there.
They're
That's why I was like kind of drawn to this. I'm like, another space movie. But I had known, like, I had just seen Interstellar, and I knew Matt Damon was in The Martian. And when I saw Interstellar first, I was like, what the fuck is Matt Damon doing in this?
What's he doing in space again? It's just what we want to know. It's like, stop going to space, Matt. You keep getting stuck there.
I mean, can we not get a sequel to Good Will Hunting? I want to see Good.
This is the sequel. We just said this is the sequel.
But I mean,
what would the sequel be to Good Will Hunting? A tragic where he goes out to California with the girl, and then they like get married, and then they have like relationship problems.
Yeah, that's true. And he's like a scientist
who goes to space.
Yeah.
Wait. What? Never mind.
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say he's a scientist who goes to space to escape his relationship problems.
It ends up on Mars?
It ends up on Mars, and then we get... So maybe this is the...
He's a genius,
Oh,
too,
he's listening to some music. They have music in Mars. Hot stuff!
That must have been a fun day on the set for him.
Do you think he gets bored of listening to the same CD?
He's obviously not bored of making space flicks. I don't think a CD would...
How obsessed are we with space right now? Have we always been obsessed with space?
Oh, my brother saw a UFO the other day. I told you about that, right?
Yeah.
In Arizona.
Yeah.
Brother Steve saw a UFO. I
Brother
wish
Steve.
I was there because he sent me pictures of it and it seemed like it would be cool.
Okay.
But back to the movie.
Back to...
Speaking of Robin Williams, look how hairy my arms are. I look like a furry beast.
Only right there, though.
We both look like we combed our hair with firecrackers today. Alright, it's time. I'm getting loopy. Bye, guys. Hold on. This is Ryan. No, who? This is Loyd.
He's starting to be himself. Can you believe it?
This is Loyd.
Who is? Is he Ryan? Is he Loyd?
Is he Sandbox Willie?
Is he Don Hoover? What is his name? Dwayne Hoover?
Don Henley.
Dwayne Hoover? Who is the mysterious man reviewing your movies?
Of the innocence.
Okay.
Oh, that's not Don. It is Don Henley.
You're Dwayne Hoover. Dwayne.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Loyd.
Dwayne.
This is Sarah. Dwayne. Thank you for watching our review of The Martian. This is Cinephellas, and hopefully you'll come back and see more of these long-winded diatribes about the future of Matt Damon in film.